got to take it.
Freak with it. He's guarded by McCollum and stolen by Love. Outside jumper. Love at the elbow. Releases from 15. Joe Johnson pulls it in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lynn against Shumpert. Back to Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 5th assist in this one.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Irving for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Cleveland leading by 4. And Shumpert kicks to Love. Feeds to McCollum. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Good. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal.
Come on, fellas. We got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
The numbers for Iman Shumpert, how he performed last season. Averaged 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent, but honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Lopez. Bargnani comes in for Young, and it's Ben McLemore in for Johnson. He doesn't get the second one. Brooklyn trailing. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Now here's Freak. 13 points in the game. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Down low. Here's the floater. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by LeBron. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the game so far for Freak, he's got 13 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's McCollum. Rebound, Brooklyn. Leonard's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bargnani with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. On the wing, Shumpert. It's stolen by McLemore. Here's Walls. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
That's a great job getting to the line here. He didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second. That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Jarrett Jack has checked in for Jeremy Lin. We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Leonard. No one near James as he lets it go. And the three ball is good. James has got 13 points.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
There's the screen. The pass to Walls. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Augustine against Jack. Outside jumper. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bargnani. Here's Walls. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
And stolen by Freak. And there's McLemore on the assist by Freak. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Freak. Jumps up, flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Outside Jack. Teardrop shot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. DJ Augustine picks one up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And that concludes the first half. It's the Nets as they wrap up the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. To this point, we've really helped ourselves out by keeping those hands up and active at all times. Some great steals. And we don't want to let that energy fade in the third. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Freak really making a difference here.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Love and Verjao are up front, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
This is disruptive.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Passes to Smith. And Verjao kicks to Smith. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Love missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Johnson, a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 9 points.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Love with the screen for Irving. Pass to Love. Love with another miss.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And both free throws good from Freak. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Irving kicks to Love. There's the feed to Smith. He dishes it to Irving. Back to Smith. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Smith's got 7 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And that is good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Outside Irving. Kicks to James. Back to Love. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Screened by Young. Inside. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Smith. Rejected by Wall. They get it back. They recover it. There is Zhao. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Cavaliers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
In talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
That's off as well, so he misses both.